It feels like the world stops turning, doesn't it? The moment you find out. For me, it was a text message. A simple, stupid text message that wasn't meant for me, but there it was, glowing on her phone screen. My heart didn't just break. It felt like it evaporated. 1 second, I was a husband, a partner, a man who thought he had built a life with someone. The next, I was a stranger in my own home, looking at a woman I didn't recognize anymore. The first few days are a blur of confusion and pain. You replay everything. Every late night at the office, every just a friend, every little sign you might have missed or more likely, chose to ignore. You question your sanity. Did I imagine it? Am I overreacting? But the evidence is right there, and it's a cold, hard slap in the face. The anger comes next. It's a wildfire. You want to scream, to break things, to understand why. Why me? Why us? What did I do wrong? You go through a Rolodex of emotions, rage, sadness, betrayal, and a profound sense of loss. It's not just the person you're losing, but the future you planned together. All those dreams, those inside jokes, those shared moments, they feel tainted now. I spent weeks just going through the motions. Get up, go to work, come home, stare at the ceiling. Food tasted like cardboard. My favorite shows were just noise. Friends would call, and I'd let it go to voicemail. I was drowning, and I didn't know how to ask for a life raft. I felt so incredibly alone, like I was the only person in the world this had ever happened to. I was ashamed. It felt like a personal failure, a stamp on my forehead that said, not good enough. But then, one morning, something shifted. I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize the hollowed-out person staring back. I was tired of feeling like a victim in my own story. The first step was the hardest. I talked about it, not on social media, not to anyone who would gossip, but to a trusted friend. Just saying the words out loud, "My wife cheated on me," was terrifying. But it also felt like releasing a pressure valve. He didn't offer cheap advice. He just listened. And for the first time in a long time, I didn't feel completely alone. That conversation was a turning point. It gave me the courage to seek professional help. Talking to a therapist was one of the best decisions I ever made. It gave me a safe space to unpack all the hurt and anger without judgment. It helped me understand that her choice was about her, not a reflection of my worth as a person. This wasn't about me being not enough. It was about her making a decision that shattered our life together. Rebuilding is a slow process. It's not a straight line. It's a messy, winding road with good days and bad days. Some days, a song or a place will trigger a memory, and the pain will feel fresh. But the good days start to outnumber the bad. You start finding joy in small things again. A good cup of coffee, a walk in the park, laughing with friends. You start to rediscover who you are outside of that relationship. For me, I started working out again, something I'd let slide. I reconnected with old hobbies. I started building a new life, brick by brick, a life that was mine. If you're going through this right now, please know this. You are not alone, and this is not your fault. Your feelings are valid. It's okay to be angry, to be sad, to be completely lost. But please, don't stay there. Reach out. Talk to someone you trust, or find a professional who can guide you. Your story isn't over. This chapter is painful, but it's not the end of the book. You have the strength to turn the page and start writing a new one. It gets better. I promise. It really does. Thanks for listening. Take care of yourselves.